Work in an office. Yeah, it's exactly what would happen, isn't it? They just blend right in. So, Director Amber Benson and Samm Levine are here, and I'm just going to turn it over to them for your questions.
Woo.
Howdy. Actually, we have one of our lovely office drones. Heather is here in the audience. You want to say hi? Stand up, say hello. She drove up from Tampa. She actually drove to Baton Rouge and hung out with us up there. Just
this way? Are we good? Are we framed right now? Okay, great.
Do y'all mind flash photography?
Down, Heather.
Thank you, Heather.
Hooray.
Questions, comments, rude remarks? In the back. That is a good question.
I like the distaste that you have there. Why would you do that? No, we our executive producer Jordan Kessler, who's actually in the film. You see him sort of wandering around as a drone. At some point, he's like doing this, looking at a thing. He was in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. He co-owned a post-production house, and they were making all these genre films. And he wanted to do something that he could show his parents, that his parents would be proud of. And so he was like, do you guys have anything? I have an office for 2 weeks. And we were like, no, but we can ask. And so we went to our friends Ben Acker and Ben Blacker, who are a writing duo in Los Angeles, who do this thing called Thrilling Adventure Hour that Samm and I, most of the cast is involved in. And they're like, we don't have a script in an office, but we can write one. And 6 days later,
Awesome.
That's right, 6 days.
6 days.
they arrested. So that was sort of how drones came into being. It was sort of we have an office, let's put on a play.
Yeah. And by the way, 6 days later we had a script, and then about 7 days after that, we were shooting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
What were the comic books that were framed in Amy's office? Were those, don't you write comic books, Amber?
I do. They are not mine, actually. She was asking about the comic books in Amy's cubicle. They're, a friend of ours, his name is Sina Grace. He does a comic book called Books with Pictures, and those are his. We actually have another guy, Brandon Bird, who did like the fighting squid thing in Brian's office. And we have a bunch of artists donated their work for the film, so they're sort of peppered throughout. You see these weird art projects everywhere. Thank you. I will tell them. I will pass on that you enjoyed their work.
Right there?
What's your overall budget?
It's like we spent trillions of dollars on it. I don't actually know what the budget is. I was sort of just brought on to direct. I'm sort of out of the loop on all that stuff. But it was very little money. I know that because I got paid very little, and I don't say I got paid.
I worked for Cane's Chicken.
Yes, you did.
Hooray! Go Canes!
But yeah, we were not a big budgeted film. I think if we had had more money, it probably would have ruined the film, because then all of a sudden we'd be like, well, let's get aliens, let's get all these special effects, and because we were so limited with our money, we tried to tell a very large story in a very minimal space, you know, which I makes me happy. I like the film the way it is. I don't want to see all this stuff. I want to leave it to your imagination.
No 3D version?
No, talking about movie in 3D. That's a winner. Although stepping out, what is it? Step up 3D, right? Sam, you in?
Yeah, I'm on. Yes, sir.
How did you and Adam break up the directing duties?
Well, you wanna give?
Yeah, I'll be happy to fill this one. It was very easy. Adam loves to work with actors, loves to give direction, work on performance. Amber hates actors. Cannot be in the same room as them. This is killing her right now. Amber loves the technical aspect of directing. She loves cameras, working with gappers, lighting, and making the shots look beautiful, and the camera movements. So she did all of the technical stuff, and Adam worked on all the performance stuff. And it was perfect. They were the yin to one another's yang.
What is our special name? The Navy coined for us?
I coined them, I called them ambush.
Nice. Very nice.
The dailies, and the slate had they had put ambush on the bottom instead of Amber and Adam. It was just ambush everywhere. Yeah.
Good job.
Winner.
Yes, sir.
Who did you guys shoot on?
We shot with the red camera. We used Yeah.
Wow, we just got a cool off of that.
Yeah, I think it looks beautiful. To me, like it's almost as good as film, I think, because we used prime lenses, we used Panavision lenses, and we were able to rack focus and do all these kind of cool focus, depth of field things with the movie. I hate HD because it just looks so fake. Everything's very flat, and you see everything, and you see the pores. And the right cameras, if you use the right lenses, can look really nice, can look very filmic.
Oh, in the way back there.
You did a great job. The image looks amazing. It really did.
Thank you.
I just made an observation that it's funny you said the executive director, I think, was here. He did Coming Strong as well.
Yes, he did.
And the words you used, like making a movie that his parents would be proud of. It's really funny because his family was here for Coming Strong, and he was really worried about it.
Did anyone else in this room see Coming Strong?
Yes.
So you could understand why his parents would be worried.
I just did a great job, and thanks for telling me that he actually wanted to make a movie.
Yeah, Drones is the family film. Although I think Jordan likes to involve his parents in all the things he does. This is sort of a benign one. Cummings Farm is very. It's not really. I guess raunchy is the word. It's a little raunchy. It's a little raunchy.
Yeah, that's a good word.
I think it's great. It's like the antithesis of Drones. It's like Drones is over here and Cummings Farm is over here, and it's amazing that one producer produced both films. It kind of blows my mind that he can wrap his head around both things and see the beauty in both.
He's a regular Ang Lee.
Mainly.
Who goes from the ice storm to Hulk? Come on.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong in that one.
You're not wrong.
Any other?
Any others?